I put the subject of my presentation as entering a new horizon. Yeah? Every day in our life, yeah? Every day when we wake up, actually we are going for a new environment, a new way of life. People keep on talking about transformation and changes. That is the reality that you must face every day in your life, including me. At my age now, I have to look what I'm going to be next day, tomorrow, or day after tomorrow, and I have to be prepared for all the changes. And I need to assimilate myself. I need to be ready for all the changes that I need to do. Okay. Let's start with my journey just now. This was the place where I first started my career as a management trainee. The place called Malaysia Shipyard Engineering, now is changed name to MHHE. They were dealing with ship repair industries. Sorry. They were dealing with ship repair and also oil and gas fabrication, shipbuilding. Very, very big and a good training ground for me. I started my career there as a ship repair estimator. Supposed to be an electrical engineer, but only estimator for 5 years. To bring in a ship, to bid a ship, to bid a job for ship to come into the yard for repair work. So for the first 5 years as an engineer, only doing paperwork, calculating the cost to repair a ship. Right? So you have to be prepared. Not every engineer from UTM can do real engineering discipline. Maybe some of you will be accepted in the consultant industries. Maybe some of you going for other discipline. But some of you probably end up with a place like what I was before. Just an estimator for 5 years. But it was a good training ground for me because they teach me of most of the engineering background of that. The next place is where I started, or where I really realized my engineering expertise in the oil and gas industries. We build an oil and gas platform for Petronas, Shell, Esso, and so forth. Right? And this is where the place that we involved with the design work, we involved with the project plan, project costs, and the most important thing, the quality aspect of it. And the first thing within this industry is safety. Safety is number one. If anything, if the safety requirement is being breached, project must stop. So this is where I learned most about safety, and of course also the quality. Quality requirement and the safety requirement in oil and gas is very, very high, and we cannot see this kind of requirement in other industries. Yeah, from oil and gas, I've gone to other industries which are a bit lack in terms of implementing the quality aspect and also in terms of implementing the safety requirement. Right, the next journey, after 5 years with oil and gas, I think I've enough experience with engineering background. I started to look for a new area. Then here I came. Here I went to. I became a resident engineer, employed by one of the consultants for the KLCC project to commission the aircon plant for the whole KLCC. Yeah. So the whole KLCC here, the Twin Tower and the Maxis Tower, Esso Tower over there is being fed by a district cooling plant, whereby all the aircon requirement is coming from that plant. And I'm proud that I'm part of the engineers who really supervise the commissioning of the aircon plant. Right? So when I go to KLCC, I know the west. I can see the piping, and I can see the cable running here and there, while other people enjoying the shopping or enjoying the scenery over there. Yeah, underneath the lake over there, it's a lot of piping. There's a lot of cable works. Only the engineers know, right? Here, not only you are practicing your engineering expertise. Of course, the main task is to get the system running as an engineer. But the more challenging part, which is the soft skill of it, is to how to handle your clients, client expectations, always changing, always very high, and how you talk to your colleague, how you talk to your bosses. Maybe the boss's explanation is something that you need to understand, and you need to talk to the client. It's the same language, but the client has the other ideas in their mind, and we need to jive it together. And also the contractors. We need to make sure the contractor carry out the work as per the specified, as per the contract, as per the requirement. That is our duty. And being a contractor, they always cut costs. They try to save as much as possible so that they can make money. But you, as a responsible party or responsible person representing the consultants and representing the clients, you must exercise your duty to make sure that the contractor meet the requirement. Yeah. Okay, this is the place where I work now. Previously, I worked for MHE for 5 years, SMW Oil and Gas for another 5 years, the KLCC project, completing the project for 2 years. I thought the next venture is 5 years, but here I start at Pelabuhan Tanjung Pelepas, already 16 years. And time flies very, very fast because the demand of the work now is very, very high. Those days when I started my work at PTP, people do not know how to use computer. I receive my work order probably once a week through a memo. Yeah. So once a week you have a work order, you have all the time to finish your work nicely without any disturbance. But now, every moment, even when I sit while waiting for my turn just now, I receive almost 20 emails. And from 20 emails from my company, probably 10 emails is only for your information, but 10 emails is for you to seriously look into that. And out of that 10, maybe 1 or 2, you need to respond straight away. You need to think fast and have to use your expertise, your experience, and also your engineering background to provide the answer as fast as possible. This is the demand of the current working life. Yeah. So at Pelabuhan Tanjung Pelepas or PTP, we build infrastructure for the port. Yeah, I started this port from white paper last time. I involved with the consultant putting up the conceptual design for the port. And we started with reclamation work in 1997, another reclamation in 2003. And we continue building the berths. Currently, we already have 14 berths equivalent to about 5 kilometer lengths of berthing space. Yeah. By standard, this is a very, very fast track requirement. That's why I said just now, my 16 years is too short. Because every day I receive a new task. Every day there is a problem that we need to resolve. Every day we need to talk to people. So this kind of construction, the berth construction, the berth itself costing us about close to 200 million. And the container yard behind it, another infrastructure that cost us about nearly 200 million or so. This is the current project that we are doing, the berths 13 and 14. There's a lot of engineering inputs there. You can see only the structure, above water, on land, and the infrastructure of the water reticulation, infrastructure for the electrical reticulation is there. Yeah, there's a lot of engineering input over there, from design, construction, commissioning, and until handover. Then to supplement the infrastructure, we need to bring in equipment. The key cranes, we call it. That is the equipment to pick up containers from the vessel to shore, right? And for each berth, we will require about 4 container cranes, and each one of it costs us about 30 million. So you just imagine the amount we're spending and the responsibility that we are having. As an engineer, as the leader of the development, and with all my engineers under me, these are the responsibility being entrusted to us to deliver. The vessel, even though I was not really involved in the construction of the vessel, but you look at this thing as an engineer. Last time we talked about in Malay, untung sabut timbul, sekarang untung besi timbul. When we look at this thing coming to the port, it's just like a small island of steel moving above seawater, and that's need a lot of engineering. Probably you will practice it if you come to this kind of industries, but the challenge now is the thing becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. Last time we talked about Panamax size, the ship size that can pass through the Panamax channel. But now we're talking about Malacca Max. I mean, they cannot pass through the Malacca, the Panamax channel or Suez channel, but only can pass through the Malacca Strait, which is very, very big, right? And to accommodate that, we have to be prepared, talk to the consultant, talk to the expert, to build the facilities to cater for the next generation of vessel coming in. Yeah? And we are proud to say that we are ready now to handle the biggest vessel, container vessel. Probably by May, we will start operating the new facilities over there. Okay, as an engineer with the clients, yeah? Just now I was with the contractor, then with the consultant, now with the client. The duty of engineers here is not only looking to the detail of engineering aspect, but mostly is managing the stakeholders' expectation. The stakeholders is, of course, your shareholders, local council, the community, and the end users. Yes? So these are the things that we have to think about, my engineer have to think about and to consider and get their endorsement, get their approval before we proceed. Right? And the scope within this responsibility is we have to be the person developing the master plan. We need to determine the end user requirement, talking to the consultant, getting the correct contractors, and the most important thing is timely delivery of the project. We cannot afford any delay with the project. And I'm proud to say that so far, the packages at PTP, we don't have any delay. Yeah, we heard about a lot of delay in other big projects, but we cannot afford. As an engineer, we must not allow that. It must be timely delivered with high quality and in the very, very safe manners, right? So that is the role of an engineer if you come into the service sector like a Port of Tanjung Lepas. Okay, the expectation here, you can see on the chart, right? You are becoming a graduate later on. and you finish your studies, you feel very big, but actually you are starting your career then from small into a big organization, so you need to be prepared. You do not know what are the things in front of you, whether it's a straight line or a lot of these junction or corners. This is from studies. This is from studies carried out by PhD students. Okay, as a workers, or probably as a new workers in the organization, workers always have positive view that their managers can offer experience to them, that their managers do have a wisdom and willing to be a mentor. That is the workers' expectation, or the workers feel. But however, from the other side, from the manager side, or from the existing industries, managers in general have negative view. This is a study from the PhD student who are preparing their papers. This is a true study. The managers feel that employees, the newcomers or even the current workers, they always have unrealistic compensation expectation, salary, a poor work ethic. So when you're given a task, you are not doing it properly, and easily distracted by whatever it is in front of you, or you get influenced by others. Okay, here also I would like to share some employers' expectation. Even though this is a study from the paper that I read, but I concur with the findings. Yeah, the employers expecting that you must have in-depth technical competency in specific engineering. When you join us as an electrical engineer or civil engineer, you must have that competency. You must have the ability to function effectively in a group as a leader or manager. You must be able to acquire and apply knowledge of engineering. And number 4 here, I think been mentioned by the earlier speakers, your ability to communicate. Communication is very, very important. If you cannot communicate, message will not come to you, message will not go to your boss. Yeah? You need to have the ability to undertake problem. When there is a problem, it's not for your boss to resolve it. You as an engineer, responsible to find solution and recommend. This is the expectation of the employers. You must have a social awareness of a sustainable development. We talked about it just now. Sustainable development, we need to say we need to be care about environment while you're practicing your engineering works. You must be able also to utilize a system. There's always a new system coming into the market now. As I said just now, early in my career, I don't have computer, but now computer is everybody. So you must be able to adapt to a new system. Ability to design and conduct experiments. Okay, they say time's up. Okay, I will try to wrap it up. But from the study, the satisfactory level of the attribute just now, you just look at it here. From 10 points, it's only about 4.27, having in-depth technical competency. So actually, the employer feel that the newcomers are not ready with that. So the rest you can read. In fact, if you can Google around, you can have this data for yourself, and you place yourself where you're supposed to be. Yeah, you need to improve wherever there is a shortfall. You need to improve for your own benefit. With that, I think I wrap up my presentation. Thank you.